My name is Claudia Kaiser. I am super excited to be sharing with you about how food and sexuality are connected. Do you think it's a coincidence that there are actually foods that look literally like sexual organs? Or that there are some quite interesting anatomical similarities between the mouth and the vagina, lips and everything included? Food and sex, they are two of our most primal, most basic human needs. The way we do one thing is the way we do everything. So what's my relationship actually with food? Is it a conscious one or an unconscious one? When I eat, am I with my food present, or am I kind of multitasking and distracted? Am I going for the goal, like I just want to have food in my belly, or do I actually enjoy the process of cooking, of eating? Everything is governed by hormones. Some of them are very direct. So if your libido is low, you know this influences your sexuality. If your erection is gone, you know this influences your sexuality. If you are constantly cold or tired, this might also influence your sexuality. If you're not happy with your weight, or you don't feel well in your body, it influences your sexuality. All I want you to understand here is that whenever there is stress, we make stress hormones. This is one of the major stress hormones. And it's basically stealing resources from making sex hormones, because from an evolutionary point of view, if you were running away from a lion or there was someone attacking you, it was much more important to save your life than to make babies. Okay? So obviously today there's no more lions running after you, but it might be your boss. Okay? Or it might also be nutritional stress. Hormones and blood sugar, these were really like the key concepts. And really to understand, okay, what I eat and how I feel about myself. And of course also my work and how much I exercise and how much I sleep. It all affects my sexuality because it affects my hormones. Has anyone ever gone on a date with someone who was on a diet and like constantly thinking about calories and like looking on the menu and needing a half an hour to read the menu and to decide? I was like that, so I know it's not sexy. It's like you're not even present, you know. You're half listening to what they say, but then you're actually also calculating the calories here. And I even carried a calculator. Back then there were calculators. Now you can do it on your phone, and it seems like you're just doing whatever, you know. But it's not really sexy. And the thing is, the road informs the destination. So if I'm taking a road that's not sexy, I will not be. What's really sexy is someone who is in their body and embodied, and they feel good about themselves. The common denominator is that we choose dietary habits that diminish our libido, that might diminish our ability to actually feel sensations, feel emotions. We have this fear of the feminine, and when I say the fear of the feminine, it's about being afraid of my emotions because they are uncontrollable. Being afraid of my body because I don't trust my body. There's a lot of fear, and fear, when you read fear, you always read stress. And whenever there's repression to some extent or the other, we will lose vitality, because sexual energy is life energy. And in order to make up for that, we might then go for what gives us a similar kick, like sugar, caffeine, alcohol. But it's not the same. It's a substitute. There is emotional hunger and there's physical hunger, and it's good to learn to distinguish when it's which one is active. We often try to substitute one with the other, but it doesn't actually work. What are actually my physical sensations when I'm really hungry for food? Unconsciously, again, I might start to sabotage myself, because you know, when I cannot be who I truly am, what's the point of being here at all? I'm not going to kill myself, but I'm doing it maybe slowly through the way I eat or the way I live. It's an invitation to dig deeper and to discover where I am lying to myself and where I'm not being authentic. And authenticity is a huge metabolic enhancer. So the more I am being my true self, the better my metabolism will sustain me in that.